On this week's episode of SHS Today, we bring you some tips on being more environmentally friendly in the spirit of Earth Day, and we take a look at Saline High School's Robotics Club. All this and more on another episode of SHS Today.
Welcome back to another episode of SHS Today, everyone. I'm Collin Williams.
And I'm Canty. We have yet another great show for you today and plenty to cover, so let's get started.
Congratulations to all who participated in this year's Skills USA competition. The following are students who will be moving on to nationals: Ian Schwenke, Kelsey Ross, Chris Okarski, and Lauren Lahi. The competition will be held in Louisville, Kentucky from June 20th to 25th. Good luck to you all at nationals.
Earth Day is here, everyone, and to get into the spirit, our own Chloe McCarthy gives us tips on how to make our Earth a better place.
Hi Hornets, and happy Earth Day. I talked to Mr. Denson and Peyton Castor to tell us a little bit about Earth Day and how to help the environment.
So Earth Day started in the 70s sort of as a public outcry for the need for environmental laws. And from there it's sort of grown, and it's been great that it's sort of become much more mainstream in terms of doing things that can help our environment.
What inspires me to help the environment is I believe that energy flows through everything, through us and through nature. I feel like everything that everyone else is passionate about in some form or way comes from nature.
The nice thing about the environmental science class is that it impacts everybody. For us, for Earth Day, typically, I think it falls on a Friday, so we'll be recycling, and I think the biggest thing you can do is some type of action yourself. And so for our class, it's been going on for about 4 or 5 years.
We just go around, and every time we have a full bag of recycling, we weigh it, so by the end of the year, we can know how much recycling we've gotten throughout the whole year.
This is one small thing that we can do to kind of help our school.
Here are 3 tips to help you go green this Earth Day. Number 1, invest in your own coffee cup. Invest in reusable cups to cut down waste. Most coffee shops will happily refill your cup for you. Number 2, use one less napkin. If everyone in the U.S. used one less napkin a day, more than 1 billion pounds of napkins would be saved from landfills each year. Number 3, rethink bottled water. Nearly 90% of plastic water bottles are not recycled, instead taking thousands of years to decompose.
Happy Earth Day!
Thank you, Chloe. Remember, the first step to making our planet a better place is getting involved. For more information, talk to Mr. Denson to do just that.
Cabaret is back again this year, next week from Monday to Wednesday. Come out to see choir students perform skits and musical numbers.
But if that's not enough for you, to gather your interest, the culinary program will be offering free dessert buffet after every event. Tickets are $10 for one night, $15 for 2, or $20 for all 3 nights. So come out, have some laughs, and find your interest in even greater music.
And now we take it over to Winton to give us some information on this year's college fair.
On April 28th, the high school will be hosting an annual college fair. It will be from 6:30 to 8 o'clock in the high school commons. The event is for junior and sophomore families who would like to learn more about in-state and out-of-state colleges. 65 schools will be present and will bring material for students to read through and learn about prospective schools and what degrees they may want to pursue.
Thank you, Winton. If you need any more information, talk to your prospective guidance counselor.
Just a reminder that this year's prom is on May 7th at the Big House from 8 until midnight. Tickets are $30 and will go on sale from April 27th until the 4th of May. So put on your best dress or tuxedo and make some memories.
Saline High School has a lot of clubs, and one of the coolest clubs just happens to be the Robotics Club. If you're wondering what that's all about, here's Kyle Coons to give you more information.
The Robotics Club has wrapped up its season for this year, so we decided to speak with Michael Wolf, Logan Bruno, and Victoria Schumacher to get their thoughts on the end of the season.
What robotics is to me is kind of learning how to work as a team and learning how to design and challenge yourself to think of new things and think of new ways to build things so you can do whatever it is you're trying to do more effectively, and do that with a team and not just yourself.
Anyone can join. Currently our team is made of mostly Saline students with a few people who aren't at Saline, but their district is Saline. And we encourage anyone to join, all experience levels, all ages, all genders, everybody can join.
We don't expect prior experience, but it's very useful. So we have students come in they have minimal programming knowledge, they've never programmed something before, and I and the other older students will help teach you to program, and by your senior year, you'll know what you're doing.
Each year, it's a completely different challenge. We have to build a robot that fits inside requirements but can do the specific things that the game outlines each year. And this year we had to manipulate a 10-inch diameter dodgeball basically and clear very difficult obstacles. And at the end, our robot we designed so we could climb. We had to hook up on a 6-foot tall pole and get our robot like 3 feet off the ground.
Thanks for that in-depth look at the Robotics Club, Kyle.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Collin Williams.
Hey, I'm Cameron Canty. Tune in next week for Ghost Stories, a follow-up on Katie Gilmore, and a story about the cerebral palsy swagger walk.
Have a great weekend, Hornets.